Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start his drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
May off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. We'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Right back to Irving now. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Here's May on 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. May. This is caught inside the 15. Give them 32 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
All right, here we go.
Off the play action, May. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Here's the pistol snap to May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Irving here from the gun. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that, and softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They go to Barkley again. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. They'll go play action. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. That's caught by Saquon Barkley. And He's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt. Okay, right there, hurt.
They're going to run with Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. But for a great opening drive to this. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Let's attack a long, sustained drive to take some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. On the give, this is Irving. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Goes to the hurry up here.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's made in the air. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Try and get it into Emeka Egbuka. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. That one's good to Godwin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a 3-3 game. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, And they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, what's up?
The throw completed by May. A gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Into the hands of Campbell. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
5. Here goes that. Hey, what's up?
May now from the gun. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
This is Irving on 2nd. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Scatterboo does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Scatterboo again. He's going to lose yardage here. They bring him down at the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Now from back at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. May now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Here goes that.
Trying to throw for it with May. Caught out one. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Eagles 3.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hawks set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Airing it out to start this drive. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Working quickly here.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Eagles.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To to throw here on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And an Eagle first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Buffalo Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. Sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
17. Eagles 3. Chase McLaughlin.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Eagles first down.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Rebel. 18 Rebel. 19 Lion.
Pickens motioning left. Rolling from the gun here. Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
This defense just coming to life before our eyes, Kate, taking advantage of the situation they're in. Just feel their creativity, right? When you get a lead like this, it just allows you to be a little looser, to play a little bit faster, and to continue to make an impact that time with a sack.
So a tough third down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
19 tight. 19 Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
First of all, you ain't fastball enough. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. They got the kryptonite number. So much the mic. That's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. Whack, twisted, your girls are home. It ain't yours, and everybody knows. Oh man, say you stupid. You be like
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On the gun, it's May. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's May. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers both racing up to the halftime locker room. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 3. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Again to throw on 2nd. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stride. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just...
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First down throw for May. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Irving will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. On play action, here's May. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Buccaneers get more points to end the lopsided first half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defensive so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
Eagles 3. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
At the 60, at the 60. Warriors 70. Mustang 19.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Go! 19 Lion. Liking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Ready? Check go.
Throwing now off the play action. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Ready? Go 19. Don't go 18.
They've got a man in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going deep! The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this one spits out a little shy of midfield. They're going to be in enemy territory to begin this possession.
48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Early on the counter. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here goes the Hey, what's up?
To throw, here's May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here goes the Ready? What's up?
Going play action, May. Buying some time left. That one's good to Godwin. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. 30, hits the 20. And this is going to be a pick six, touchdown, Philadelphia. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Eagles cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Trey Tucker to return it. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that and you kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now May coming off that pick. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
May now on 3rd down. Into a crowd and intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Let's go now. 19-18.
Putting a receiver in motion. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Five-yard line before he is sent out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Called in by Goddard, left side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Let's go. 70 Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coach's challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Here goes it up. Hit it.
Ryan begins with a run by Irving. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here goes it. Hey, what's that?
They go play action. Here's May. Headed out right. Throws this one deep down the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
5. Here goes it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after a short gain.
These little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
He's fielded at the 14. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be blocked down along the 25-yard line. Looking quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
I'll throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Warriors, ready? 60 Bison, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos.
Pickens motioning left. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And an Eagles first down. 38 yards on the play.
We're through
First down,
3 on this
Eagles.
holiday weekend. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game. We've set it down from the 37.
Hurt. Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirate, 7 Pirate. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He's going to throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack.
Cowboy team, Cowboy 80. Three.
Now looking to throw. Lays out left side and gets it. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that was risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Third down, Bucks it in the dime set defensively.
18 left, Bravo 80. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Looking now from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Quick throw, finds him out right. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
19 Lion. Buffalo 18.
Throwing it again here. And the defender comes away with it. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You knew it before this drive started that field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus on those defenders. Well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Sir, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line fast.
Crazy.
Made a throw it. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. to be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
60 Eagles. Warriors 70.
Back to work after throwing the pick. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Eagles first down. A gain of 55 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
7 Pirates.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
On second down, here's Barkley. And that's all with the offense style back. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
19, try 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Desperation time here. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Trap 60. Ready. 70 Lions. 19 Pioneer.
Goal to go, they're passing. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about distraction and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up?
They're going to pass it here. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 22. And the Bucs have the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
1st down throw for May. That one's complete right side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's the give to Irving. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Going deep here for the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come 19.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Pass play on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He's going to throw again. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. And this one belongs to the Buccaneers.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
This looks like runs on him for me. Sound the cannons, baby! The Buccaneers winning here in Tampa. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.
body out of ya.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project X.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project X.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Damn.